people around on the right trying to be like Charlie Kirk. So there's this podcast called the Fearless Tour, or it's like a website, the Fearless Tour. I guess they're like going around to HBCUs. I don't know why they're going to HBCUs, but I'm gonna play this clip and get everyone's opinion. I wrote them, so if they see this clip, maybe they'll come on the show. I invited them on. Let's see. Here we go. This is going viral today.
Oh, whoa.
Did somebody just throw something in our car?
Arrest. Situation here. We have 500 people watching.
We got 500 right here watching.
Look.
So Kamal, I'm gonna have you go first. What is your thoughts on them choosing? Oh, well, he left. Is he there? Well, I have Doc go first. Doc, what is your thoughts on them choosing a HBCU to go to? That's Tennessee State University. We were actually, I helped with Blegs that we were supposed to be going. I don't know if it's happening still, but it was kind of like similar to Charlie Kirk proved me wrong, going to the HBCUs. I feel like they're biting off that style, but it was with Blexit. What do you think about them going to HBCUs and going there?
I think one, if you're gonna go to any of these universities, you might need to have it set up a little bit better. You know what I mean? Like just with the climate of things, you might want to have it, as a more structured interaction. Also, I think if you go somewhere and you're gonna, I don't know the content of what they spoke about, and I don't think that matters, but I can tell you if you go somewhere and you offend people, you're liable to get beat up. You know what I mean? That's a football game, a basketball game, a hockey game. I don't think you should. I'm just telling you, I think you will. You know what I mean? So, if you go anywhere with any type of, discourse and we just don't know. Like, I have to go look at it. You can go somewhere and just not be respectful. So we don't know if they were respectful. And I think that's the difference between when Charlie was going to a lot of these colleges, his tone wasn't disrespectful, even if he disagreed with him and you don't disagree with what he said. He wasn't disrespectful in nature with his tone and his delivery. And I've seen other people go do similar things.
Well,
but they're there to disrespect you.
Speaking, like, this is to his point, and then I'm gonna have Enzo go next. This is what they had on the campus. DEI should be illegal. Deport all illegals now. Let's talk. Tennessee State did not think it's funny because they did issue this statement, honey. They said today a group of individuals unaffiliated with Tennessee State University appeared on campus without prior notice in accordance with university policy. So Enzo, what do you think? It seems like, unlike Charlie Kirk, they weren't welcome there. What's your thoughts?
No, I mean, okay, you're going to an HBCU stating DEI should be illegal. That's red flag number one. You can get away with all illegals should be deported. You can get away with that, but come on, like, you knew exactly what you were doing. They knew exactly what they're going. I'm just gonna call them out straight up. Like, you guys aren't going in there in good faith because you weren't gonna have any conversations based off that. You wanted to cause a ruckus, and you wanted clout. You pretty much wanted clout. That's what that was, to get out there. I have no problem with people going to colleges like how Charlie did, doing exactly what he did. Right, left, center, doesn't matter. I think people should do that. They do it the respectful way. Doing stuff like that is disgusting, and that's absolutely wrong. That's not what he would have stood for. That's not how he would have went about it. If you're going to honor his name, do it the correct way. And for anybody who's even thinking about that, you should go to a conservative college, a school that's mostly conservative, if you're going to be doing it on the right side, to gain a following. That's what you should. You shouldn't go right into the belly of the beast, stating stuff like that. Okay, even that would be me. If I was going to do that, I would go to more conservative to gain a following, so my name gets out there. So when I go to a bigger college, when I go to pretty much into the danger zone, you have people that are going to be there watching that you're on your side instead of being surrounded by people that don't agree with you.
And I think you gotta have permission. Like you just said, they weren't allowed. They weren't. Welcome there. They didn't give prior notice. I think everybody's pretty much been to college, right? So like even to have these public forums, even if you're a student, you still have to get permission to do some of these things. So
yeah,
I'm pretty sure you need permits and stuff to do that.
I'm gonna play this clip of what happened. It got pretty chaotic, and then I'll have Mia go next. But yeah, it appears there was no permission. And I want to say I think it's brave that they did go to HBCU, and I think they should have discourse at a HBCU, but not in this manner. But here we go. Let me play this.
Oh, they threw a drink up top.
Oh my gosh, they threw a drink up top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Did somebody just throw something in our car?
Arrest.
They just tried to hit the car. Stop hitting the car. Whoa! That was loud.
So, Mia, was Tennessee State one of the HBCUs that had bomb threats? That's what I want to know, because the thing is, people have to understand that a lot of HBCUs after the Charlie Kirk incident, rest his soul, they were getting bomb threats. So these schools are probably on edge. What do you think? Do you think that had anything to do with it?
I think that definitely could have been a factor, but I think the truth of the matter is those people went there for gotcha moments, for audio clips, and to stereotype Black Americans. They did not go there in good faith. I will say, and I stand 10 toes down, I don't care what anybody says, Charlie Kirk debated in good faith. He let the college know, he posted, he set it up. As he was getting more famous, there was security, it was safe. He would ask you your name, ask you a little bit about yourself, and it was a debate that was set up in good faith. Like he was debating you, you were debating him, and there was like a level of respect there. Those people went there to get gotcha moments on Black Americans, to get sound bites, and to paint us as disrespectful or rude or anything like that. Like, no, those people are terrible. They did that on purpose. I mean, they could have gone to any college, any community college, any college. They chose to go to a historically Black college. They chose to paint us in that light. They chose to incite. They chose to do everything wrong. And then still, oh, there's a drink. Oh, there's this. You did this to yourself. You knew what you were doing, and you're trying to use us as clout so you can get famous, so we can continue to look bad and to stereotype us.
And to confirm before Kamal goes, it was one of the universities that had a bomb threat. They're saying that it was a former student, though. So, but nonetheless, the school has been on edge. They're on edge. They were one of the HBCUs that were threatened. I think it was a poor choice for him to pick that school for this reason. Not the right time, not the right place. What do you think, Kamal? Was it brave or a poor choice?
First of all, my bad. I had to run off camera. As y'all can see, I got a little friend we adopted like on Saturday, so he might be on more. He was crying like a motherfucker as soon as my lady left. I'm like, say hello, Tiggs. You feel me? Bam. Yeah. Now Tiggs, shut the hell up and let daddy speak. God damn it. Can you ask that question again? This little motherfuckers are distracting me.
So now that we know that Tennessee State was one of the universities that recently had a bomb threat the week after Charlie Kirk was unalived, what do you think about these men going and choosing there to go and debate students? Was it a brave choice? Was it a poor choice? Or do you think it was like a gotcha moment, like Mia said, to embarrass Black students?
Man, what I've been saying, most of these people grifting. This is a grifting moment. They chasing clout. That clout is one hell of a drug, ain't it? And like, I agree with Enzo said, if you really trying to build a base and really trying to be genuine building your base, you will go to universities that align with your ideology first, instead of trying to do a gotcha moment of a school that just got a bomb threat of something that happened to a certain individual, right? Actually, Charlie Kirk fans should be mad at these individuals. Real talk. They trying to get paid off of his pain. You feel what I'm saying? No, dead ass. Why are you doing this at the HBCU that got a bomb threat and they know what they're doing? It's all bullish. They're grifting. You feel me? And they're not genuine. And that be the thing nowadays. It's hard to tell who genuine, who is not, who really is out here trying to, debate and change the world and shit like that, and who really out here just on bull jive and just trying to get paid. I felt like they were trying to get paid because of clicking views And I mean, it kind of worked because we kind of talking about it. You feel
True.
me?
Well, I bet if we looked through all of the comments on their clips and everything like that, it's just going to be nothing but negative towards Black Americans. And that's what they wanted. That's what they wanted. That was their goal, was to go there, incite chaos, and make us look bad. Because I can guarantee you, if we went through and we looked at the comments would be like, oh, usual suspects. Oh,
Yep.
this is what you get. Oh. They did that shit on purpose. They're literally using us as clout chasers, and also they're using Charlie Kirk as well. Obviously, because of what happened with him.
I gotta show it. Keep talking, Kamal, but I want to show everyone the amount of hate that people have online. I just want to show it because I'm told I lie about this, and this is my issue that I have. People look the other way. Your topic was DI. They don't like that topic. That look at this.
We would have to take somebody else's car.
After this is them.
We would have had to take somebody else's car because they was fucking broke up.
Yeah, for real.
I want you guys to the things that these people say, and rest in peace. I'm sorry he's gone.
Are you
But
going out?
nevertheless, we won't go there tonight. But this is the stuff that they say. I'm sorry, it's true, and I want to show it because I don't think that those kids should have been throwing things at them. I'm not justifying that, but they shouldn't have went there. Like that's I mean the reality. They should have had the university's support and permission.
Yeah,
that's exactly what they wanted. Disgusting.
Exactly. You feel me?
So get that person. Come on, get that person.
Where's the lie? You gotta expound. You gotta expound more, bro, because there was plenty of shit there. You can't just say where's the lie and it's like, come on, bro, expound. Use that that brain power, bro. But Mia, I think Tiggs had one more comment that they will say in the shit. What was it, Tiggs? Oh, that per capita bullshit. They must put that in the damn comments. Per capita. Oh, look at da. It's like, man. But like I said, I think they were grifting, they were clout chasing, and at the end of the day, you feel me? I feel like Charlie Kirk fans should be mad at these motherfuckers because they are like real talk. I feel they're using this moment to get more clicks and views. Let's be real. I don't know. It feels that way, you know.
Yeah.
But where the I want RPG to say where what you talk about? What lie? What's going on?
He ran away. Maybe he was a bot.
He was being
We
vague.
got a runner.
He ran away. He said it was.
We got a lot of track stars in our lives.
I was just gonna say you got to play that song. Come on, that's what you got to get on the soundboard.
Damn it! I gotta find it. Damn. It'll take me a while, bro, to find that shit. I need to find that though, cause we be saying that a lot, you know.
And on my live all the time.
But wait a minute. Okay, let me ask y'all this though. Do y'all think that more people are gonna do what these two white dudes did?
Yeah.
It's gonna be on both sides. It's gonna be more people going to extremes and going to we're gonna debate at this college and they more on this side and blah blah blah. What do y'all think?
I think they should though. I'm against what they're doing. I'm against the way they went about it. They should have partnered, found an HBCU. HBCUs are looking to get promotion. HBCUs are losing funding on a daily basis. It's a hustle. It's a grind. I went to a HBCU. They will work with you. They will partner with you if you come to them in a respectful way. However, they will not allow their students to look like clowns. And if this is going to be a clown thing, and that's one thing I have to give Charlie Kirk, he was respectful. These guys seem like they're on some clown time.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like a group would have brought them in to debate them just to have that difference of opinion in that discourse. You know what I mean?
True.
So I think just showing up on somebody's campus is uninvited is bad faith. And what's going on with these college campuses, yo? Can you just like walk on one of these unfolded chairs?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
For real.
I do it all the time. Rutgers is like 30 minutes away from me. We have a lot of jobs like on Rutgers property. Like you could literally just walk around the campus.
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing when I lived in Florida, FAU was like 20 minutes from where I lived. Like I would go hang out there like while my friends were in school.
Anybody can be there at any time. It's
But I mean,
open
I'm
door.
talking about like just set up. We gonna pull out some chairs, put
I
up some
think you're
signs,
supposed
like,
to. I think
You
You
can,
can?
but they'll kick you out. If you cause a disturbance, they'll kick you out.
Yeah.
Like typically, like how on the UNF America tour when they were following Charlie Kirk around at Texas A&M, they got kicked out because they were a bigger tour and they didn't have permits.
campus.
yo, these college campuses are crazy.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna have to go with my daughter to college.
those people obviously picked DEI for a reason. They obviously picked an HBCU while trying to talk about DEI for a reason. I mean, they did. It was just like a series of reasons to why they do it, and it wasn't in good faith because they don't care about what somebody else says. They just want those clips and those snippets that we see. They want the engagement, so people will follow and subscribe. But it's not the kind of people that you want to follow and subscribe. These are trolls that are going to follow and subscribe because they think you're selling a certain type of negative content about a certain type of individuals that are Americans. Like these are the kind of followers they're getting. So, I mean, whether people believe it or not, I mean, at least Charlie Kirk was respectful. At least he, half the time, they talked about all sorts of stuff. And for the most part, he allowed the speaker to choose the topic. So you walked up to the mic and you choose the topic. So he was talking about whatever the speaker, the person at the microphone wanted to talk about, which clearly is not the case with these people.
No, they would screen the questions. Let's be clear. It wasn't just you get to pick the topic. What would happen is you show up early because I know how they organize. You show up early, they screen the questions. But nonetheless, it was more organized. It was organized and it wasn't chaos.
I don't even think those like with exactly what they did. I'm looking at them as not even like Charlie Kirk followers, but more Nick F. That are just literally those type of people that are cosplaying as Republicans just to cause issues. That's what I'm looking at that as.
I mean, they better be careful though, because they're going to run up on the wrong campus and run into the wrong people who don't care. So they better be careful. They're going to make the wrong person angry. A lot of states have no, you don't need a permit to open carry or concealed carry. So they better watch out.
Yeah,
They're picking.
I mean, once you leave that college campus, it's public property. You better watch out. A lot of states, you don't need a permit for any of that. I'm saying for their safety, they should be watching out.
They said their goal is to go to all 50 states. They started at Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and now Tennessee.
How the fuck they gonna go to all 50 states and all 50 states don't have HBCUs?
Well, I don't think it's just about HBCUs. I think they're going to different places. You get what I'm saying? It's not just about HBCUs. They're going to different places. I'll show you the count.
We got to take somebody else's car. I tell you that. Whoever car this is not going to make it around the whole country. If this car can get fucked up like this, yo, insurance is going up.
Yep,
we are not taking my car on the whole tour. There's no way.
I guarantee they don't even make it to 10 states.
I know that motherfucker.
You're going to see how tough it is doing that.
Which states are they going to?
All 50 states. They've been to Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia.
So, okay.
Well,
not 50, 40, all the 48 continental states. Yeah. Let me be clear.
Are they posting before they go?
Let me see if they say where they're going next.
Is it just like a pop-up thing? Like they're not really saying where they go? Like if they're posting where they go, maybe you can. That's.
Well, I hope they. I hope they end up north.
They wrote in Tennessee State University statement, university administrators claim that the students conducted themselves in a professional, respectful manner. Does this look professional and respectful? Calling on Donald Trump and Governor Billy to defund this godforsaken university. This is what they wrote on their page.
You caused the problem. I'm not even going to get into it.
No, I mean, talk your shit, because the reality is this is where we're at. I'm glad Enzo got to see it. Some of these people, like Kamal said, are grifters. And it's both sides. Let me be clear. I'm not just calling out on the right. But these guys right here, they are inciting violence, in my opinion. We don't have to agree with chat. Don't come for me. And then they're mad that people are getting violent at them. This is not, let me be clear. I don't think this is the same as C. Kirk, to put that out there. But these boys are a problem.
100% they are. Like, you guys are desecrating a name just because you want clout, just because you could think you could do it. If you're going to do something like that, do it the correct way. Don't be going to an HBCU saying DEI should be illegal. That's your first red flag right there. And then saying that the governor needs to defund this HBCU and Donald Trump. So you're going to paint everybody else within the Republican Party in a negative light because of something stupid you did, and give people like me who's thought about going to college campuses for a while now, way before Charlie Kirk ever got unalived, a bad rap. And so somebody like me showing up there with a MAGA hat on could get potentially hurt because of your stupid actions. Don't think about yourself. Think about everybody else within the movement before you do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
they're raising money. They already raised $31,000. Their goal is $50,000.
They already raised $31,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, let them come up. Let it come up north. It's fine. I mean, we have Harvard, Yale, Northeastern, Princeton up here, Dartmouth, Wellesley. Let them come. Like, let them come. You think you're good? That's fine. We have the best public school education system up in New England. Like, you think you're good? Come up here.
Wait,
I'll follow them. I'll follow them. If they're really as good as they think they are, they need to come up here and debate some people on those college campuses, and we'll see how good it gets.
To be fair, they're not just going to HBCUs. They went to Clemson.
Okay. Oh, they went to Clemson. Do you have any clips of them actually debating?
Yeah, I do. Would you like to see it?
Yeah, let's listen to them because they might sound dumb as hell, to be honest.
All right, here we go. Guys, if we're watching, please hit the like button. We are going to be wrapping up soon. But here we go. We're going to play some clips of the Fairless Tour, Fairless Debates debating.
I'm not dealing with this.
Do you not like it's a true statistic, though. When I was first looking at all this stuff, I thought maybe society is the reason why so many transgender people, especially after they get surgery, are committing suicide. But then I got confronted with the fact that they commit suicide 2 to 3 times more than Jews did in concentration camps during the Holocaust. Why is that the case? It can't be society, right? Unless you're going to make the claim that
well, I mean,
Jews,
it can be.
Okay.
Trans people are some of the worst treated people in society.
We have a whole month dedicated to them, and they're the worst treated people. They're treated worse than Jews were in Nazi Germany, to the point of where they're.
Whoa! Well, I did not say that.
So why are they? Wait, why are they committing suicide 2 to 3 times more than Jews did in concentration camps during the Holocaust? If it has nothing to do with mental illness and it's all a societal pressure.
I'm not dealing with this.
Do you not like? It's a true statistic, though.
So what y'all think about that?
Man,
I don't even know what bro was talking about.
Exactly.
He pulling stats out of his ass.
Who recorded the rate at which Jews committed suicide in concentration camps?
I got one more.
All the German doctors we saved in Operation Paperclip from Germany after World War II. Obviously, they're keeping track. We saved all of their doctors and their scientists. They never went to jail. They just came over here and invented NASA and all sorts of other programs that we utilize.
I never believe those people telling the truth, like, because we commit war crimes. We gotta lie, fudge the numbers.
I don't know. I actually read a book on that shit, y'all. It was called like the Nazi Doctors. They do be finagling the numbers doing shit though. They be.
I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
But but let's see if we can decipher what he's talking about here, because I don't understand the correlation of what he was saying. I mean, did y'all understand it? Am I being too critical? Like,
no.
I get why she walked away. I would have walked away from his dumb ass too.
This sign is racist.
No, it's not. He was supposed to be in jail. He was supposed because this would be the same if he was white. He was released from jail when he was supposed to have a mental evaluation because of these policies, and then he killed Irina Zaruska because of policies implemented by BLM.
A murder. You're making it about this? Really?
It's political.
She was murdered.
It's political because this person was released from jail after violent offenses because of politics.
I agree it's political. I don't believe that it's BLM's fault. That's fucking insane.
Right. Okay.
That's fucking
because
insane.
you don't agree with it, and that's fine. You don't have to agree with it. But you haven't made a case. You haven't made a case to the counter.
Stupid. But your opinion is stupid.
Okay, so show me why it's stupid. Challenge it.
I literally just told you. Your
You didn't.
entire basis of your opinion, you are using you are like.
So your argument is that I'm racist and that's it.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, so that's not challenging my logic. It's not an argument.
This sign is racist.
All right, so what do we think?
What the hell? More babble. First of all, Skype
Talking out
man.
of his ass.
You said that we don't read. Last thing I read was that you stuck a frog up your ass. Anyway, what was bro talking about? This is a bunch of babble.
He's talking about Irina. The girl.
I get it. I'm saying it's babble. He's saying BLM passed policies. How the fuck can they pass policies? They're not able to pass no policies. BLM didn't pass any policies. Are you kidding me? Like, it just sounded like he just chat GPT a bunch of buzzwords and was like, all right, make a debate for me so I could kind of sound smart. That's what it sounded like. I'm like, it in the
I have a longer clip without him being clipped up if you guys would like to see that.
I think if he was trying to make it racy because he wanted that interaction, because he wanted that, to get that feedback and have that, that viral moment. But I think he could have done that without loosely trying to tie the guy to BLM. I didn't think they had a correlation. I think there was a bunch of other ways to do that where he would have had a better argument. This was going to be a circular argument because she didn't get his correlation, and I don't think he made a correlation, with any facts or points. Like, he didn't state the policies passed. He didn't state any of that. He just said, yeah, we think because the policies passed there, he was part of BLM and it's BLM's fault. I think he could have did it better, actually. Like, so I think if he's gonna make a racy point and argument, you know what I'm saying, he's got to come up with like a better headline to get the people thinking.
Right. And that's not even what BLM said. The only comment that BLM made about that whole Irina and her murder, the only thing they said is Black Americans are entitled to violence. And then they went off on that angle, is Black Americans are entitled to violence. That's basically all BLM said. So I was a little lost by that and him trying to tie in BLM because, as we know, a BLM does not have any affiliation to the man that murdered Irina. And they only made one singular comment on that whole thing. So I don't know.
Bro, is that true though? That we have cashless bails because somebody.
Yes, we do, and I'm so. Listen, I'm not trying to give these guys their point, but to some extent, Thomas said it best. BLM at the time in 2020 put political pressure on many politicians, and things were passed like cashless bail. So, I mean, I don't know about Irina's case. So I'm not going to comment on that specifically, but there are times that people get out of jail because of cashless bail, or, the judges that are not being strong on crime. And BLM did put that pressure. That was true. I'm not going to disagree with that. That was true.
I agree, but I think that was made in like good faith for like people who made mistakes. They said this dude had been arrested and went to prison and had been arrested like 13 times or something like that. I don't think it was put in place for him.
Well, I mean, but policies like that is why we have these psycho murderers on the street, unfortunately. And then these situations happen. I believe that his mother, and in his case, the fact surrounding that is that his mother wanted him institutionalized, and they would not institutionalize him. They would not keep him locked up. The mother was asking for help for him. That's why I said in this particular case, I'm not really commenting, but I'm saying there is some truth to other cases with the cashless bail.
Yeah, but it's like what Doc said. They should have presented and Dan
arguments, right?
They racism better. You feel me? The thing about it is like what they're talking about, how they arguing. Like I said, I think they put some shit in Chat GPT or Google or something. Was like, all right, BLM, I forgot the woman's name. I can't pronounce it either. But they probably just put Irina, and it was just like, all right, make a debate that's gonna rile people up. That's what they sound like. It's like it's crazy people using Chat GPT for debates now. God damn. That's
actually this has actually inspired me for a Thursday night show. I think I'm gonna say the knockoff Charlie Kirks you guys are imitation Charlie Kirks, and we just make fun of them actually. And
But
talk
at the end of the day, though, my bad, Doc. Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm sorry, but I think part of the difference was when Charlie made a point. He cited books, he cited references, he cited the people that he came from with, you know, with what he was deciding on, and they're just yelling at each other like, "This is my point, and you should accept it," and they're like, "No," and they're not giving them facts. I think he dissuaded people with, you know, even if you disagree with him, this is why, this is where I got it from, this is where I read it. You can go read it and take from that what you will. And I don't think they gave their argument in that manner. So that's why I said, like, you could have made a better argument. You could have had a better, you know, if you're gonna make it racy, like, make it compelling to be able to make a point. And I don't think they're doing a great job of making it compelling. Like, they could do a little bit better.
Yeah, knock off Charlie Kirks. Well, maybe they'll respond to me by Thursday, and we can bring them on and talk to them because I ain't
gonna lie, no, I don't know if I want to talk to they dumbasses. These niggas sound retarded. I'm sorry. Like, they be like, yeah, the BLM is why the stars is green. You like, what?
You know what though? When you be beating these people, they don't be having that bravado though. I think they would do that on here. I really don't. I don't think that they would have that when they see us.
I'm just saying that I feel like if they come on here, we done heard what they talk about, and we're gonna be like, what? Y'all talking out y'all ass, and it's like it went. I don't know. Have them on here. We're gonna have a comical show again. I'm telling you that much. It's gonna be.
I think a lot of people temper the raciness on YouTube though, because they realize it's going to be recorded and it can be clipped up, and they don't want to be painted in a certain light. Because I see people get on other platforms and talk crazy, and then get on here and they kind of like, they talk crazy, but they pause and they talk politically correct crazy. Like, they make sure that, you know, it's a point they can defend later. So I think they would get on here and they would be a lot more informed and a lot less you know, as brash, because they do realize that everybody's going to see this and clip it up. Like, even if it's just one person, it could go viral and be all around the world. Sometimes when they're on these other platforms, it doesn't always happen. Like, because you don't see them talking as much on a lot of their videos that they posting. Like, a lot of them probably just talking real quick, and then, you know, they're not going to be in long form going back and forth typically.
Well, it's also different. Oh, sorry. I was going to say, it's also different when you're debating somebody who is educated enough to actually debate back. Like me, Enzo, Skeptic, we all came up from TikTok debates. So we know how to cite our sources. We fact check ourselves. So it's different having a conversation with people that know what we're talking about, or people with computers that can fact check in real time. It's a lot harder to get that. You know, that gotcha moment where when we can bring up the source and be like, well, let's read it together.
Well, guys, you want to know something? They just joined the day Charlie Kirk passed, and they already have 24,000 subs on X. So they are growing. This is a movement. It is happening. So yeah, I mean, we'll start with the closing statements. Guys, thank you for coming. Shout out to the chat. If you are watching, please hit that notification button. So I'll start with Enzo. We're going to do closing thoughts. Enzo, what's your closing thoughts?
So my closing thoughts are, this is a very good episode, very different episode. On the clips. Nora over here being the best host, being Gray and Nora at the same time. Bringing in Gray's like and subscribe. Everybody that's not liked and subscribe, absolutely subscribe. One of the best podcasts out there. What I gotta say is, make America laugh again. We need.
Did you laugh again?
What?
Did you laugh again? I guess not. We didn't get it. Gamal, what's your closing thoughts?
Yo, today was funny as hell, man. We saw We saw all aspects of internet comedians to comedians that have that. I'm convinced Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel, both of them, they had that soundboard where it'd be like, you need to clap now when they say a joke, and you'd be like, okay. Yeah. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the left-winged internet comedians, y'all slacking right now because the right-wing comedians was kicking y'all asses today from the clips I saw. It was hilarious. They were hilarious as hell. Y'all was kind of bland. But I like today's episode because we was a little bit more comedic. We brought in some topics and then we got a little bit serious at the end. Once again, I always learn something on the panel. I didn't know they had cashless fucking bells. That is fucking interesting. I did not know that. But also shout out to the chat. Y'all was cool today. You feel me? Some of y'all was talking ish, but I'm glad y'all took it lighthearted when I talk some ish back. Some people be having like they be all in their feelings when I be talking my shit. But yeah. Follow the new party. I got the link pinned to the top of my chat on my video. Y'all go follow them and hit the notification bell so you know when they go live. And then on my end, if y'all want to follow me, it is Kamal Johnson Network on YouTube. Y'all hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell too, so you know when I go live. And then everybody else that's on the panel, y'all go follow them. They have their own TikToks. You feel me? I've been in a couple of their spaces. Sometimes it get a little wild in there, you feel me? But yeah, y'all go follow them. And like I said, today episode was really good. We got to actually kind of, let loose a little bit. I know we was talking about some heavy topics like last week and stuff. So it's always good to kind of, let loose and kind of have some comical moments. You feel me? We most definitely getting demonetized though, man. We had that South Park shit going to demonetize us for real. God damn. But yeah, today episode was cool. You feel me? Yeah. And y'all saw I got Tiggs now, so he probably gonna pop up in the show here and there.
Aww.
If my lady not home to kind of watch over him, you feel me? But yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say. Today episode was great. I really enjoyed it. You know what I mean?
Mia, what's your closing thoughts?
Today's episode was great. It's so nice to do something funny and to laugh. Win for the chat. You guys had some great comebacks. They were very funny. And if you're not already liking and subscribing, please like, subscribe. Please follow all of us. We are all on X. We are all on TikTok. We are all on YouTube. And yeah, I think the one thing that we can all agree on is humor and laughing about everything, because we are living in wild times, friends, and we all just have to buckle up and laugh together in this.
Facts. Doc, you were our guest tonight. Thank you for stepping in. What is your closing thoughts?
Yo, shout out to my son and my daughter. My son Xavier is in the chat. My daughter, she watching too. She texted me comment. Shout out to my kid. Trump, blame South Park. Do not blame us. We did not make that. We reacted to the clips. It's funny as hell though. I think that's one of the biggest things. Like, you can make comedy, but it has to be funny. And I think people won't be as mad at you if you make something that genuinely makes people laugh. And if you're an internet comedian on the left, you probably need some practice, because they didn't have the best clips tonight. So I'm gonna have to go look online and see if I can find some funny comedians on the left. The right seemed like they had the funny people on the internet tonight. So yeah, man. And that's the thing. No matter what side you on, some of this stuff is funny. Like, so if you make something funny, people are gonna love it. So, that's everything. Y'all have a great night.
Exactly. Yeah.
Air horn for Doc Kids, man. Appreciate y'all supporting the show for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. Shout out to the team. Shout out to Doc representing the Man Cave. Shout out to Enzo, Mia, Kamal, Skeptic, and grade, even though they weren't here tonight. Thank you guys so much. We have the best team, and we are the fastest growing podcast online right now. If you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Usually the chat be jumping, but tonight our focus was making America laugh tonight. So I'm glad we were able to do this. I support 1A, First Amendment rights. I highly suggest everyone support this. We need to allow our comedians to speak freely, or we lose our speech. We'll be back here tomorrow night at 8 p.m. The Man Cave will be talking about the David scandal, where the young girl was found in the trunk of the car, unfortunately. So we will have details on that. Also, we will be live again tomorrow night at 8 p.m. And then Thursday night, the new party, which is the team you saw, will be back at 8 p.m. Thursday night. We will be doing reactions to the Fearless tour. I'm gonna have more clips. That'll be what we're discussing, because I gotta drag them some more. We gotta be fair. Okay, we're gonna show more clips, not ones that they clipped, clips that I clipped. And also we'll be talking about Cardi B and the scandal and the drama going on with her. Where is the state of America at with all these baby mamas and divorces? But we will talk about it. Thank you guys for watching. God bless and good night.